Today's questions are that how these Chinese brands become that much successful in India in very short time period. What is the reason behind that? What strategy they opt to get that position? Are they gonna still succeed or not? Do these Chinese brands survive in the smartphone world after the blame of coronavirus creators from the rest of the whole world, especially America? So in this video, I will cover all the above questions with the reasons and the truth behind them. So stay tuned with me till the end. So let's talk about the answer of the first question. How these Chinese brands become successful in India in such less time? Basically, Chinese brands opt a strategy from the very beginning that leads to their growth in the short time. I will explain the strategy in this video later, but first of all know how. They basically do nothing, they just compromise with the technology and the optimizations compared with other popular brands like Samsung and Apple, as they do not have that much upgraded R&D compared with other famous brands. And this is due to the reason that they are new players in this field. Not much time has been passed after their entry in the smartphone world. They basically came in 2011. They compromise with those things that are least useful for the users nowadays, and for that they make their profit margin very low also. This is one of the main reasons behind their success. They did the same thing that was once done by the Micromax in their Canvas series, and that was the time of 2012. At that time, there was no requirement of good camera for the mid-range smartphone users, no requirement of high-end premium build quality, and no requirement of attractive features that are just to lure the customers towards their smartphones and has very little use in the real world. And at that time, people only need a smartphone with big screen and running on Android 4.0 KitKat with the compatible processor. With that, Micromax became a huge brand name at that time. Now these Chinese brands are doing the same thing. Today is the requirement of more RAM, good processor for gaming, more internal storage, good camera, good build quality, not the requirement of top-notch camera features which are seen in the high-end smartphones, not a high-end display and not a high-end premium build quality for the mid-range customers. This is the major reason that why these Chinese brands become so much popular and grow in very short time. Now talk about the strategy that they are opting. They basically do not spend a lot in marketing and advertisement, and that leads to the decrease in the price of their smartphones. They opt for a cheap advertisement options except OnePlus brand. OnePlus have become big brand now. They spend a lot of money on advertisement to retain that position. You can see the advertisements of these Chinese brands only on their websites and on the online marketing websites most of the times. For offline marketing, they put their sales guy in almost every retailer shop so that if anyone come to buy a smartphone that does not have the knowledge of smartphones means they approximately know anything about the smartphones. Those people are the target of them. The task of these sales guys is to sell maximum smartphones to earn maximum commission. And they sometimes just paste that smartphone to a person who actually does not need that type of smartphone or their features or sell that at a higher price to earn more commission. In short, they just force you to buy that smartphone and most people purchase that also. When I was purchasing my Samsung Galaxy A7 2015 model, the same thing happened with me. That Oppo guy was forcing me to buy that smartphone. I do not remember the smartphone now. But it doesn't mean for them that you want to buy or not that smartphone. They just try to put that smartphone on you. Now come to the answer of the third question, are they gonna still succeed or not? Their future is gonna be good due to the increasing sales year by year, but due to the coronavirus epidemic and the blame on China, the future of these Chinese brands are on stake now. The blames are not proved to be true yet due to the lack of the evidence, but there are chances of getting lost to China and Chinese businessmen. The proof for that are given in the images from the Russian Today, BBC and CNN news websites. Everything will be gonna clear just after the few days of the end of this epidemic. Until that time, everyone has to wait for the decision. There is no other option. Either they survive or they are gonna banned in different countries. All depends upon the situation after the end of the coronavirus epidemic or the removal of the lockdown. Some countries may ban them and some countries may not. There are more chances that developed nations ban them but developing nations not. So chances all depends upon the decisions that are gonna be taken after this epidemic. And this also covers the fourth question, that are they gonna survive after this blame or not? Thanks for watching this video. Later I will tell you the detailed features that are coming in the latest smartphones in my upcoming videos. So please click like and hit red color subscribe button so that you will never miss any upcoming video. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon below and stay tuned with me. I will come with more exciting videos containing great content.